back everyone to a combo MyLeague series here on NBA 2K17, where I have MyLeague team and Turtle Player 9 has a MyLeague team. As last episode, we did a full all-season with Turtle Player 9. It was an hour and 24 minutes. If you don't watch full video, to be honest, I don't blame you. But yeah, so we're going to look at both teams. Today we will be doing the Montreal BEARCATS. We're going to have a scrimmage. We're going to start with the backups. And if you compare the two teams, the Turtles are, I'll show you the Turtles roster. They're better now. The Turtles are better right now. They traded for Rudy Gobert. They got Drew Holiday. Luke Mamute, I changed his age back. If you watch the offseason, Turtle Player 9 made him 19 years old. And I'm like, no. So he's 31. Festus Ezeli, he traded Festus Ezeli and got him back. So he had Festus Ezeli going into the offseason. He's obsessed with Malcolm Brogdon. He added Brandon Bass. He acquired Jarrett Allen in a trade. He drafted or traded for this dude, Omer Yurtseven. He drafted Melo Trimble because he's a Maryland fan, and he also drafted London Prentice because he's a Virginia fan. So this team's better now. Playoff run? I don't know. That's a bit much, but this team could maybe be a 7 or 8 seed. Alright, the Bearcats. Right now, I think the Turtles are better. But the Bearcats' future is insanely good. Let's look at draft picks. They don't have too many draft picks. They don't have their pick this year. It is lottery protected. The Celtics have the vows for trade with the Nets. With the Nets pick at the beginning of the year. And that helped us get this dude, Mr. Lonzo Ball. So that's lottery protected. So the Bearcats will probably get it back. They had the Grizzlies pick this year. They got that in a trade with the Nuggets. They have a second round pick, which I'm guessing is theirs. No, it's the Louisville JAYHAWKS. And they also have the protection backup 2019 pick, which probably will go to the Celtics, assuming the Bearcats stay in the lottery. So Otto Porter, they tried to sign Otto Porter, and he actually accepted their deal, but he is restricted, and the Wizards didn't match his offer. But the Bearcats traded George Hill and some other pieces for Otto Porter and Otto Porter and Marcin Gortat. Marcin Gortat did get traded for a second-round pick. Otto Porter is someone who the Bearcats have been targeting for a while. They almost traded at the trade deadline their first-round pick, which would have been 5th overall. It probably would have been a little lower than 5, or a little higher, sorry, because they got Otto, and Otto would have helped them win. Otto is the best player now. They signed Serge Ibaka to a 3-year deal, player option for the 3rd year. And I like what they did with this. They didn't pay him a super long contract, but they got a big man. Josh Jackson, the Heat drafted with the 3rd pick, but the Bearcats traded the 4th pick, which was the Nets pick, and Chinanu Onaku to get Josh Jackson. Go Kansas. Josh Richardson was on the team to start off the episode. Norman Powell was the first person to ever join the Montreal BEARCATS. The Bearcats signed Robert Covington this offseason. Dorian Finney-Smith was drafted in the expansion draft, so we still have him. Lonzo Ball. The Bearcats and the Jazz made 2 trades involving the 5th and 6th picks. And the Bearcats, I think, won. They got a lot of 1st and 2nd round picks for 2017. And we got this dude, Lonzo Ball. They could have got Markelle Fultz, who's a lot better now and probably would have been the safer bet. But they went with Lonzo. They have a Carl White who was drafted in the expansion draft. But Bearcats really like this guy. When we drafted him, I had no idea who this guy was. But he's someone who the Bearcats are really wanting to work with. And he could have a very solid future as a role player on this team. They traded for Chris Dunn in the last episode. They didn't have to trade much. I forget the exact trade, but it was a good trade. They drafted Miles Bridges with the 30th pick, and that's a steal. What is his potential? Big. Okay, that's not insanely high, but TJ Leaf, they traded for TJ Leaf with the draft pick. He was taken 28th by the Raptors. Frank Mason III was taken in the 12th round and 2nd round by the Bearcats. Go Kansas. And they signed Chris Jenkins in the offseason. I guess the team that drafted him didn't sign him. So they acquired Chris Jenkins. So rotation is looking like this. Lonzo Ball will not be starting at point guard right away. It would have been nice to have George Hill to mentor him, but I'd probably rather Otto. And the Bearcats have no actual center. So when Serge is out of the game, they're in trouble. They're going to make a trade right now. So the team you just saw, just forget about it. I don't want to trade Chris Jenkins because he is a good shooter. But they reacquired Boban Marjanovic, who they drafted in the expansion draft last year. And now he's back as a backup big man because TJ Leaf is not going to play center for us. This is the official rotation. As I said, Josh Richardson will be starting at point guard. For now, Alonzo Ball will be the future guard. Norman Powell will be starting at shooting guard. Josh Jackson will be the small forward. Otto Porter will be the power forward. And Serge Ibaka will be the center. Alonzo Ball will be the sixth man. Robert Covington, Boban Marjanovic, Chris Dunn, Dorian Finney-Smith, TJ Leaf, Miles Bridges, and Carl White. And for now, Frank Mason's not going to get any minutes, which sort of kills me as a Jayhawks fan. That'll just be for now. So who's ready for a scrimmage? I believe that's, right here. Live practice scrimmage. That's one I'm going to press. Richardson, Powell, Jackson, Porter, and Ibaka taking on some of the bench players. Alonzo Ball, Chris Dunn, Boban, Robert Covington, and the rookie from UCLA, TJ Leaf. Is Otto Porter with three. Not quite. Boban. All 7'3" of them with the board. Alonzo Ball bringing the ball up for rookie from UCLA who got eliminated last night in the Sweet 16 against Kentucky as Covington guarded by Josh Jackson. Watch out for Boban as Covington, he can shoot the rock, but he missed it. Josh Jackson with the board. Serge Ibaka, he can shoot the rock too. And he made that three, so the Blues are beating the Grays 3-0, or the starters are beating the backups, whatever you want to call it. But bad defense by Mr. Serge Ibaka. As the Grays, or the backups, whatever you want to call them, do get a point as Richardson trying to make Alonzo look stupid. As Norman Powell over to Josh Jackson. Jackson guarded by Covington. Over to Otto Porter. Otto Porter for 3. Not quite. He's 0 for 2. How do bad shooting with A+ 3-point shooters? Justice and now Otto Porter. As TJ Leaf tried to post up on Otto Porter. Not quite. Norman Powell, the first person to ever be a Bearcat with the board. He finds Richardson, and, or should I say, Brickerson, because that was a total brick. The Blues shooting a lot of 3-point shots early on here. As Chris Dunn, wide open mid-range game. Ugh. Not on point. As Otto Porter bringing the ball up. Porter with a nice little drive and the layup. So now the Blues are winning 5-2 as Lonzo is going to bring the ball up. He's going to be guarded by Swisherson. There's Boban. He's going to give it back to Ball. He's going to find Robert Covington. Covington, very solid role player, 3-and-D guy, as Boban Marjanovic would not get that one to go. Serge Ibaka over to Swisherson. Swisherson finds a wide open Josh Jackson. He might not be known as a shooter, but he get the job done as Mr. Josh Jackson with that one. So now it's 8-2 Blues as Chris Dunn, easy drive, making Norman Powell look foolish. But then Serge Ibaka made Chris Dunn look foolish. As Serge Ibaka has Norman Powell's back as Lonzo just missed that one. As Norman Powell over to Otto, and Otto will get the and one. Oh no, that's a goaltending, not an and one. The goaltending on Mr. Boban Marjanovic probably gets a decent amount of those considering he is 7'3". I bet Muggsy Bogues never got one of them. As TJ Leaf with the mid-ranger, that one is good to go. That's his first basket, so now it's 10-4. As Richardson over to Norman Powell, corner shot, fire, but he missed it. What a surprise, as Lonzo doing his driving, but it's stolen by Norman Powell. Car crash, because drove, failed. As Otto Porter, where's the foul? That would have been an and one. In a real game, Otto Porter having a game, having a day, whatever you want to call it. As it's not even close, 12-4. These youngsters, yeah, I mean, everyone's a youngster on this team. The oldest person is Serge Ibaka at 28 years old. As Richardson over to Powell. Powell over to Mr. Jackson. Josh Jackson with the drive. He's going to give it to Powell. Powell with the mid-ranger, no good, but Serge should have taken that. He's going to give it to Powell, who misses another mid-ranger. As TJ Leaf and Boban having trouble getting the ball, but they get it as Alonzo, he's going to be double-teamed, almost stole it. All he's done today is turn over the ball. As Covington with the 3, that's a solid brick. Josh Jackson with the 4, Bearcats hustling, he finds Richardson, and Richardson with the fancy layup, making Boban look stupid, but Boban's already a first ballot Hall of Famer, so, yeah. At least in my eyes. I think Swisherson now is too. Is Chris Dunn, who the Timberwolves surprisingly gave up on after only 1 season. I don't know why, but they did. Here goes Mr. Otto Porter. He's going to find Jackson. He's going to give it to Serge Ibaka. And Boban is just looking stupid out here on defense. Serge Ibaka with a nice move as these guys... Oh, well, Boban just dunked on Otto Porter. I've been saying Otto Porter's been doing really well. Boban's been doing really bad. And now I take both of those statements back. As Otto Porter over to Chris Dunn. Turnover for Mr. Porter. As Dunn, former Providence Friar, finds a wide open Robert Covington who, for whatever reason, missed that. Boban, he's going to get a lot of those boards. He's 7'3". Serge Ibaka, or Ibaka, whatever you want to call it, is definitely not 7'3", but he can still block! But Boban does get that basket. And now it's a 6-point game. First one to 21. Must win by 2. As Richardson over to... I like how I said 2. As Otto Porter wide open, and he still missed it. That's A+ 3-point shooting for you kids. As Covington with a tricky shot, no good. Otto with the board. He's gonna give it to Powell. He's gonna give it to Mr. Swisherson. He's gonna give it to Josh Jackson, who will give it to Robert Covington. As it looks like these Grays are trying to make a run against the starters. As Robert Covington, former Philadelphia 76er, gives it to Chris Dunn. Dunn over to Mr. Lonzo. And Lonzo, you gotta dunk that, Lonzo! Come on, Lonzo's a freak. He's an athletic freak. He's dunking those. As defense there with Lonzo, not too great, but Josh Richardson, what the heck was that? As for Gray starting to make a run, that one was stolen by Powell. Speaking of Powell, he's going to take that deep 3, not quite, but Josh Jackson will get the board and the dunk. As Josh Jackson, former national champion, yeah, back in college, him and those JAYHAWKS, yeah, Frank Mason won the Final Four MVP. As Lonzo over to TJ Leaf, Leaf over to Covington. Covington got him by Otto Porter. Over to Leaf. Leaf falling. I've fallen. As all the Blues need is a 3 to win. And Josh Jackson wide open won't do it. As there goes Covington. He's going to find Chris Dunn. And Dunn with the toilet roll. Shooter such. Whatever you want to call it. As the Bearcats. There's Josh Jackson wide open. He's going to take another 3 and once again in and out. So the Grays can make a run. As Lonzo over to Chris Dunn. What's Dunn going to do? Oh, Dunn. That wasn't... Norman Powell just was stupid. Yeah, so there should be a shot clock because we don't have all day. Chris Dunn for 3. No good. Otto Porter with the rebound. He's going to find Chris Dunn, I guess. There goes Covington. Covington can make it a 2-point game. No, but Boban out on them. So it's going to be the Blues ball. Otto will inbound it. And is this game going to be over? Josh Swisherson will end it! Won 26 games last year. It's totally different from this year. Their key loss was probably Yogi Ferrell, who signed with the Atlanta Hawks. Where is Yogi Ferrell? So basically, the Bearcats got him for nothing. Let's look for the trade. Back at the trade deadline. Okay, where is the Yogi Ferrell trade? Yogi. Is it not going to show? I guess it's not going to show. If I were to guess how many wins this team would get, I'm going to say they're going to get 2 more. They're going to go 28 and 54. The next episode, we'll be discussing the Honolulu Turtles, which hopefully will come out soon. Peace!